What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the online Jamily? This, of course, here is JamiroFan 2000 with another episode of JamiroFan Talks About. For the uninitiated, here on my YouTube channel, what that series is all about. It's been my recurring discussion series here on my channel, looking at the past, present, and future of Jamiroquai and now over 30 years of musical and influential making. And this episode is going to be a bit of an auspicious one because we finally found out, as I've discussed here on several videos, at least in the last month, that we finally found out what Jamiroquai is going to be releasing as a special release. In this case, a UK only release for Record Store Day 2024. Now, for any members of the family that are not familiar with the Record Store Day holiday of every year, it is an international yearly holiday to get music fans out buying music in their favorite local record stores with very special and cool releases that are released by record labels, artists, and other entities on that special holiday. Now, Jamiroquai over the last 2 to 3 years have had two special releases come out. In the year 2021, Jamiroquai released that, of course, that awesome blue Everybody's Going to the Moon vinyl single release back in 2021. And then, of course, recently in 2023, they released their first live radio session, or at least one of the radio sessions they did over the many 30 years of their live activity. Jamiroquai live at the BBC, live at Maida Vale, 1999 was released on colored vinyl as well. Well, according to Record Store Day, which have just released the UK and US release list for 2024, which, of course, the holiday this year will be on April 20th of 2024 around the world with special releases of a regional sense. It is according to the release list that was released today on February 15th of 2024. Jamiroquai will be releasing yet another radio session. That's right, another radio session. Jamiroquai will be releasing on the 2024 Record Store Day release of a colored neon green vinyl of Jamiroquai live at the BBC, live at Maida Vale from 2006. Now, like I said, Jamiroquai have done a lot of radio sessions over the years, and they do primarily a lot of them with the BBC. So it's really cool to see them releasing yet another aesthetically pleasing, at least from what I've seen of the actual album art, which of course will be in this video over here in the corner, but it looks like we're getting yet another aesthetically pleasing radio session from 2006 of Jamiroquai when they were on the Ken Bruce Show on BBC Radio 2 live at Maida Vale, where they did a 6-song set list of primarily songs from around the Dynamite era. But as I said, that release list from Record Store Day for the US and UK is now out. It came out on February 15th of 2024, right at 1 o'clock or 6 p.m. British Standard Time, and that release from Jamiroquai will be a special release only for the UK. Sadly, there's not going to be a release date for the United States, but I'm sure you could import this the day after Record Store Day, because that's traditionally what they do with their leftover stock of all the releases that are released on 2024. They end up putting them up online for a limited time for sale, as they've done in the past with other Jamiroquai releases. So be ready to go to Discogs and maybe eBay and trying to find secondhand copies, or people who buy multiple copies of that vinyl release. That will become available online for maybe possibly an inflated price, but we do not have a price point for this new radio session of them live at Maida Vale from 2006 yet, but we did get some cool artwork of a black background with a neon green Buffalo Man, and we got a bit of a description of this new live session that'll be coming from Jamiroquai as a special release on Record Store Day 2024, and the details go as following. It is a neon green colored vinyl with a 6-track list. Released for the first time, this 12-inch neon green colored vinyl showcases Jamiroquai's brilliant 2006 BBC live session recorded at Maida Vale for the Ken Bruce Show on BBC Radio 2. So very cool information. As for what the vinyl actually looks like with that neon green color, I'm sure that is to be released eventually soon. Of course, this is the first day. They notified us with the Record Store Day release list on what we were going to get. But once that information becomes available with the actual color, the picture of the vinyl, I'll be sure to put it up on both of the social media, on my social media, and of course on the twin subreddits of the online Jamily, and R Jamiroquai and R the Reddit Jamily. So keep your eyes on the both subreddits and my social media for further details. But we do have cover art, and if you want to check that out for yourself at the official Record Store Day official website, I'll be sure to put a link to that listing with all the other plethora of beautiful vinyls and CDs and cassettes and everything that's going to be coming on Record Store Day 2024. Additionally, down in the description area of this episode of JamiroFan Talks About, down below, so be sure to check out all that goodness in your own time. And may I say, they have a heck of a great release list in the UK and the United States for Record Store Day 2024, so be sure to check out both of those lists and see if something piques your interest to pick up on Record Store Day 2024. But as always, this is JamiroFan 2000. Thank you again for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this. JamiroFan Talks About as always, and I'll see you again really soon with more Jamiroquai related content here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. Bye-bye, everybody, and take care.